This is episode 4, so we're almost at the halfway stage. So they could either really bring us heartbreak in this, or it could just be another one of those episodes where they're kind of sorting what's going on in town and with one another. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's just the way he comes in. I would roll my eyes too. I like how he's like, wait, you have to be like this before I come in. He's like, what are you up to? I like how she's going to roll her eyes in a sec. I do like that she looked at him, though. Again, I've said this before, but it shows that there is someone who actually cares for him in this village. It's the fake aura that he's got here right now. I mean, I know he's doing it for entertainment purposes. He's doing it to make sure the villagers like him. You know, he's an actor, he's famous, they're going to like that. But I'd be looking at him like this as well. He knew who she was, don't worry, that's why he picked her out. She's just not impressed. The aggressive hand claps where you just really irritated with someone. I understand why he's not going to let this go, and we don't want him to let their relationship go, but he's so sneaky.
평생 못 볼 줄 알았던 사람을 이렇게 자주 보니까 신기하네요.
She's like, you're here all the time.
저요, 아니면 한지우요?
둘 다요.
여기가 고향 같은데 뭐 잠깐 쉬다가 다시 미국 가는 건가?
아니요.
Yeah,
이제 안
isn't she
갑니다.
staying?
한국에 있으려고요. 평생.
평생.
He's like, oh, you couldn't leave.
팔찌 어디 갔어요? 지금쯤이면 수리 다 됐을 것 같은데.
잠깐 대기 중인데 왜요?
I really want her to take him on, like at certain elements.
그 한지우 옛날 사진에서.
This is his jealousy thing. It's like, I understand it, but calm down.
제가 태어나서 처음 만든 주얼리거든요.
Yeah, look at his face when he looks away.
없습니다. 그 사진 제가 찍어준 사진인데.
아이고, 그 사진에 소질이 없으시구나.
Oh,
괜찮은
thanks.
사진들 많을 텐데.
You just had that backhanded insult.
그 저번에 말씀하신 TV 광고권도 내부에서 만족도가 아주 높대요. 물론 마지막은 제가 컨펌해야겠지만.
Oh, she's playing Heaven's own game.
커플 그런 거 더 이상 안 하는 게.
No, not really. You can still have something for affairs.
그 매너는 커플 팔찌인지 아는 사람들이 있을 때 얘긴데.
Good on you. Call him out.
안 끼잖아요. 겸사겸사 덕분에.
아주 퍼펙트한 타이밍에 제가.
Look at these two arguing.
역시.
You do realize you're not with him. You also broke up with him.
괜찮아요? 아이쿠야.
Is she ill?
Are you okay?
Or is she just angry?
영어가 편하시면 계속 앞으로도 저랑은.
괜찮습니다. 지금 편해요. 충분히.
No, you're not. You're so insecure in this moment. So insecure.
보통이 아니야.
Why should she be?
보통이 아닌 사람이야 아주.
I did like that moment. Because it could have gone a lot worse. There could have been a lot more insults. Sure, you're not following. That's why you keep calling out.
손도 많아 보이던데. 조금 더 먹고.
자네가 말한 대로
I like how she's like, he looks rich.
그쵸. 제가 또 맡은 일에는 최선을 너무 다해서 문제거든요.
여 사람들도 다 맛있다 하더라고.
Well, then treat him with a little bit more respect, and he might understand what he can do, can't do, what you like.
잠깐 나와보세요. 잠깐만 나와보세요.
Well, then go. See, this is what I mean. This insult, like, people should move over. These villagers are gonna frustrate me so much.
또 먹고 남의 집 마당에서 장난하나?
이제 왔어? 그 이장님이 여기가 딱이래.
그래 친구인데 뭐 복덕방 이씨랑 내 주인한테 다 말해놨어.
Wow.
들어가서 할 일에 그 각자의 프라이버시는 존중해주자.
Well, then get back in there.
구경 좀 하자.
그럴까? 이 안에 보시면
About respect privacy.
SBC 예능 방송 시골 식당.
Okay.
시골에 있는 식당들 망한 이유를
Okay, so
파헤쳐 드립니다. 오늘 그래서 어느 동네
나도 사실 거기 한번 들어가고 싶긴 했다. 조합이더라.
of course it's going to entice her. She's a kid. She's very curious. I just feel like Sojin is trying too hard, and I feel like it could turn people against you, who they don't really like anyway. I don't know. He's being really sly, which is something the director said actually.
검은 치마 어떻노? 꽉.
그래, 마음대로 해라.
왜?
She's talking to her like the mom's the daughter and she's the mom.
진짜 시간 맞춰서 오기나 해라. 1시다 1시. 나도 내일 머리 묶어주고.
알았다. 이미 다 얘기해놨다.
She talks to her mom.
맞나?
그래 이 딸랑구야. 이 뭔데 자꾸 보고 있노? 엄마 이제 드라마 봐야 되는데.
She's like, I don't think so. Is he going to ring him? I was wondering if he'd be like, about some food.
왜 뭐 볼 일 있나? 문 좀 열어봐.
Make sure I look good.
네.
진짜 여기서 이렇게 지낼 거야?
뭐 보시다시피 쾌적해. 걱정돼서 못
We know what you're doing.
얘기는 저 너네 집에서 자고.
He didn't say that.
나
He didn't say that.
여기서 평생 살 거야. 나 아무 걱정 없이 혼자 잘. 그니까 방해하지 마.
I mean, he's going to interfere.
풀렸는데 무슨 방해? 오버하지 마.
I don't like that he just took his front yard and that older man. Like, there's a lot of disrespect towards you.
얼마나 갈지 모르겠지만.
야 이딴 식으로
Ouch.
뒤에서 퍽이나 잘 살겠다.
He was gonna kick the door. He was like, wait, I paid for this. And he can't do anything about him camping out in front of his house because he's already said that he can. Like, the property owner was like, yeah, it's fine. I like how it's going between them. He's in like a blue hue, you know, it's a somber. And like he can't stop thinking about him. No wonder he can't sleep. But I like how they've highlighted it in blue, like the night light, like to represent like the kind of sad, dark somberness that's kind of come over both of them when they don't have one another. He's hoovering again, see? He clearly, when he's worried and doesn't know what to do, he cleans. When maybe he's cleaning, helps him think. No, he can't think in this moment, so it's his stress mechanism, isn't it?
엄마 갔다 올게. 조금 이따 봐.
Oh, she's like, bye, mom. that her phone? Is she making a YouTube channel?
먼저 머리를 세 갈래로
Oh,
떨어줍니다.
yeah.
균등한 비율일수록 좋아요. 차분히 가장 오른쪽으로 향해 있던 갈래를
I guess she's had to learn a lot of things by herself because her mom's not there. She's very, very smart girl.
나 간단한 거 하나. 그 카프레제 같은 거 하나 주든가.
Okay. Hey, he's paying.
밥 한 끼 정도는 해줄 수 있잖아.
Oh, excuse me, you could pay for the meal. Afford?
뭔 소리야?
한두 번도 아니고 일도 안 하고 여기 계속 있으니까.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How much money is he costing these
나
people?
오늘 엄청 잘 잤다. 1년 만에.
But he doesn't care. He would rather be with you.
1년 만에 식사도 잘해보게.
싫어. 재료 다 떨어졌어.
아 손님 오는데 무슨 재료가 다 떨어져. 넌 아무렇지 않게 잘 먹고 잘 자고 잘 살았나 본데.
Oh, no, hold on.
좀
He has,
속상하다. 왜?
he's very,
시간
underhanded.
어려운 일 아니잖아.
Why, you giving up acting to live in the village?
새벽에 4시간을 운전해서 와서 또 4시간을 운전해 갔다고? 장난하는 것도 아니고 그래서 연기가 되겠어? 야, 백호민 말해봐. 연기 되겠니? 느낌
You all know
있겠어?
he can act well, that's why he has a career.
잘 하셨어요. 컨디션 좋아 보이던데요.
뭐?
He's an actor, he can fake when he's happy and when he's sad.
기분은?
It's just he's crying, that gives it away.
기도 하고.
변태다. 그치? 변태지 뭐야. 왜 혹사당하니까 좋아해?
아니 원래 형 궁금한 건 풀고 가야 되잖아요.
That is true.
씨가 옆에 있어서 그런가?
아이 몰라. 에스프레소 3샷 가자.
But it is true that when he has to get something out of his system, he has to do it.
이제 약도 안 먹고 괜찮더니.
Oh, what illness does he have?
근데 너 왜 나한테는 차갑게 굴어?
You're one to talk. Look at how you treat other
똑같이
people.
연예인인데 왜 나한테는 차갑고 걔한테는 아무렇지 않게 구냐고.
Jealousy.
나한테 미련이 남은 거야? 걔한테 미련이 남은 거야?
넌 이런 불편한 얘기를 계속 하잖아.
Yeah, he does this all the time.
그래 그럼 안 할게. 됐지?
No, he'll do it again. It's part of his, just who he is.
안 한다니까? 뭐해? 전화 받아.
This is definitely an issue they need to iron out.
네, 티 아스페토입니다.
네 다경이. 전화 왜 이제 받노?
아, 미안.
Yeah, what's
왜,
going
무슨
on?
일인데?
오늘 참관 수업인데 갑자기 군수님이 오셔갖고 못 갔거든. 유학 삐졌나 해서 네가 혹시 좀 학교로 데리러 가줄 수 있나?
아, 알겠어. 내가 가볼게.
I mean, she is a single parent working.
우리 쿠폰 받았는데.
Coupons?
아유, 이거 쿠폰 50% 할인해 준다며.
Ah.
자리는 저쪽 어떠세요?
저.
네, 들어오세요. 아, 잘 오셨습니다.
I mean,
들어오세요.
he has to earn money some way. And if he can grow his own ingredients, that's great.
주셨네.
But who wrote this?
여기 옹심일 같은 것도 있다 카던데.
맞습니다. 여기가 또 웅심 욕기 맛집이거든요.
I know he's trying to help him get people to come here.
잠깐만 기다리세요. 네.
He's very underhanded. The sly comment from the previous episode by the director, though I didn't like how the director did it,
왜?
Sojin is very
멋있어서
sly.
할 말을 잃었어?
뭐예요 진짜?
Thank you for saying that to
근데
him.
초등학교에 애들이 이렇게 없어?
시골 총구석이니까.
It's gonna say it's a village. What did you expect?
너 머리는 또 왜 그래? 누구랑 싸웠어?
She tried to do her own hair, thank you.
아 왜 그래? 아 같이 가.
Why?
야 왜 빨리 걸어?
Could you irritate her?
끝났어? 미안해.
내가 아무것도 모르는 사이인데 우리 연애할 때도 그렇지.
What?
she... 경찰서는 보내나 말이 되나?
어이 연예인.
Oh. She is my favorite by far. This character.
하필이면 한주가 레스토랑에.
No, you made it so he was in the middle of something important, so you would pick her up.
그만 말해요.
See, that I don't like what he did there.
부모님이 참관 수업 안 오면 어떤 마음인지. 잠깐만. 오케이. 내가 쏜다.
No, I don't like what he did there. He made so that she was busy so that he could pick her up, so that he could build a bond with her. He's doing a lot of underhanded tactics.
와, 요즘에도 이런 멋진 슈퍼가. 유아, 너 그 드라마 봤어? 아, 너 태어나기 전인가?
She could have still seen it.
여기부터 저기까지 다 골라 받아줄게. 일시불.
강사준 씨 맞죠?
Uh-huh.
뭐고 내 완전 팬인데 대박. 이 선글라스도 많이 끼고 다니는 그거 아닙니까?
예, 맞습니다.
I feel like I've seen this guy.
여기서 다 만나고. 진짜 죄송한데 사인 한 번만 주시면 안 돼요?
아, 예.
이 시골에서 강서준 씨 볼 일이
Could you just sign this piece of paper? Ignore the words that I've written here. Just sign it. Thank you. Autograph.
성함이 신기원입니다. 네. 감사합니다. 사진도 한 장만 좀 부탁드립니다. 사진.
I mean, this probably happens to him a lot.
선글라스 한번
Take
벗고.
your sunglasses off. Yeah.
하나, 둘, 셋, 체크. 아유, 감사합니다. 아유, 잘 나왔네. 아유, 감사합니다.
다 골랐어? 유아야.
You took her eyes off her.
유아야.
She does seem pretty upset. He probably hit the nail on the head about her mum not picking her up, but then he spoke about her hair and just stuff.
유아야.
Imagine if she's still in the store. He's probably like, what's going on? He's gonna be so mad at you. This must be, it would be frightening for all of them, because if she did just walk off, she may have gone home. Or she may... But can you imagine how the fear that went through all of them? Did she write a goodbye note? What did she write? Oh, she ran off.
한유하 9살 한유하를 본 주민분은 저 이장 또 한유하의 어머니 한가경에게 꼭 좀 연락 부탁드립니다. 다시 한번 알려드립니다. 한유하
This, can you imagine? Especially because it's a rural place as well, so she could just go anywhere, and...
설마 이런 데는 안 갔겠지?
Is that her?
들었어? 여기 있는 거 아니야?
I think she's very lonely.
여기 있으면
This
어떡해?
Hanjuha
유아야!
is...
한유아!
She's lonely. And I don't think she likes people showing off.
저쪽으로 돌아가 보자.
What was that? What was that?
유아야! 한유아!
He's still holding on to him and he's like, can you let go of me?
내가 너 밟고 올라갈게. 아니면 네가 올라갈래? 내가 엎드릴까?
Push yourself up. It's barely taller than you, the wall.
그래도 확인해 봐야지. 아무리 어른같이 행동해도 애는 애야.
That is true.
혼자 오래 있으면 얼마나 무서운데. 엎드려 봐.
그거 고양이 소리야.
뭐?
애가 어떻게 저렇게 울어? 유아 아니야.
I like that he knows her sound though.
확인해 봐야지.
He's panicking, yeah. Something else is going on with him. Like, what illness is it that he has?
좀 진짜
Yeah, it's a cat.
고양이라니까.
But that was intentionally obtuse when they did that sound.
내가 머리 이상하다고 해서 그래서 사라진 건 아니겠지?
No, I don't think it was that.
쓸데없는 생각하지 마. 딴 데 가보자.
That was interesting. He got up quite close to him there.
일단 좀만 쉬자.
She returned home. Imagine if she just comes out of her bedroom and was like, oh no, I decided I wanted to come back.
니 이러다 진짜 큰일 나겠다. 물부터 좀 마시고. 경찰이랑 마을 주민들이랑 다 찾고 있으니까 좀만 기다려.
내가 얼마나 마음이 상했으면.
Right? There's a noise. I heard. Did you hear the creaking there? So she's hiding in there. I heard that creak straight away. And I was like, someone's in the house. Someone's in the house. See? She's a very dramatic child. She's so dramatic. See, she was upset more that her mom couldn't come and get her. But that child can hide, because she was in there for hours, clearly.
유아야.
I know they're still looking for her.
다 왔잖아. 다시 돌아가자.
He can't because he feels guilty. It's very understandable why he feels guilty in this moment.
내가 진짜 누구 때문에 촉지 한 장 놔두고 사라지는 거 진짜 싫어하는데.
유아 찾았어. 집에 있었어.
I like he's like someone like I hate who left a note. I like how he's just mumbling away to himself.
이 동네 한시들은 왜 이렇게 사고를 치고 난리야? 유아야, 한유아. 배 안 고파?
Oh.
이 와중에 배가 고파? 진짜 태평하다. 약 올리는 것도 아니고.
Actually, he's trying to be nice to you in this moment. You can tell he actually feels bad for him. Yeah.
뭐? 유아 찾았다고 연락 왔어. 집에 있었대.
This is why he's offering him food. He can see the care that comes from him because he does try too hard. Sojin.
표정 하나 안 바뀌고.
He has emotions. He just doesn't express them the same way you do.
원래 다 상대적인 거야. 네가 안 그랬으면 내가 그랬을 수도 있고.
So in other words, I would have been dramatic like you, but I let you do it instead.
힘들어.
Yeah, look the way he's looking at him.
어떻게 그렇게 모든 일에 솔직해.
I did. Okay.
무시를 못 하겠잖아.
That's actually a part of him he really likes. You're gonna confuse him even more, though. I have to give it to these two actors. The way this was shot and the way they've acted this moment was really well done. I look at the lighting. They've gone for the kiss. You know, they camera angles. They probably had to do this several times. They're letting go of their emotions. You know, it's been a whole year. Plus, you can tell they kissed more than once because look at the actor playing Jiu. You can see his lips are swollen and red, and the lipstick or the whatever they put on him. At least he has this place still. Stepping down accident? This could be old news that he's re-going over, like, or Kang Seo-jun might have had an accident around this time. I still feel like the epilogue is telling us what the future is, maybe? Because it says epilogue. So I said there was a possibility of heartbreak. Not for us, but for the characters, because they really thought Hanya had run off. And in a rural place, it can be very, very frightening because obviously it's wide open space. And obviously, there was a small village. You never know if this little girl could have just wandered off even further outside of the village. She's just like her mother. They both have a very similar personality. It seems for her, she was upset her mum didn't pick her up. Maybe she felt a bit of abandonment because she doesn't have a dad, and obviously the mum's always working. I feel like she's very lonely. She's very, very lonely. And yes, there are kids her own age, but because it's a village as well, she probably only sees them at school, and I feel like she's very mature for her age. Well, in degrees of it, she's still a kid. But so maybe she feels a bit lonely. I also don't think she was impressed with Sojin. I feel like she saw what he was acting like, and it went from putting attention onto her and him trying to kind of bond with her to then playing his actor role, his celebrity role. And maybe she felt, once again, she was being ignored, and that's why she wanted to get a reaction out of people to see if they cared or not. Again, she is still only 9, so she's going to do things for attention. It's very clear. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end she's an actress. Like they see her like on TV, because she'd be fantastic. Sojin, very backhanded with his comments. His jealousy is definitely a big issue. He's a very jealous person and an insecure person. It probably stems from the fact that being a celebrity in that kind of world, there's a kind of vanity side to it. So there's also this kind of insecure, if people like you or not, are they true to you? Because it's in that environment, and it seems to have washed off on him. Plus, they spoke about an illness, and then we got that flashback. And we saw the glass break, so clearly something happened, and he should be taking his medication. But yeah, this episode, he was the most frustrating character. I get why the director called him Sly, but he had a different intention for that compared to what we see. We saw it, where he got too busy by getting the older ladies to come in, the elderly townspeople to come in with a 50% discount, which he shouldn't have done. But it still gets clients in, it still gets customers, I should say, in. But he did that so that he was busy, that he can go pick up Hanyuha, which it's things like that, and he is trying to create this bravado sense. And what's nice is there aren't people falling for it. So some, of course, are. He's a celebrity. He's kind. He's coming in with this great personality for them. He's lively. But those who can see what he's really like, I like that they're not taking any bullcrap from him. I understand why Chiyu was looking at him in that moment, because Sojin, when he was looking for her, was really earnest in his fear that something could have happened to her. And you can see he does care, and when he cares for someone, he puts his all in, and it's probably very intense. Like it's very like a big, like an intense love. Do you know when someone loves you so much, it's very intense. And then obviously it's going to cause a lot of mixed emotions with them kissing, because we're only at episode 4. So I feel like Chiyu has been saying, "I don't want to be with you," and then kisses him. That's going to cause Sojin to be so confused and not understand what's going on. And then, Songyun is there, and I feel like she definitely has her own kind of arc. They do need to build up on her more now. Like I want to get to know her a bit more, but I do like that she could defend herself against Sojin. He knew she wasn't easy, but there's clearly issues they all need to sort out. But it's got to be done authentically, and I think they are starting to do that. I actually quite like where this show is going, because it's not rosy, and it's got a lot of darkness and heartbreak and intentions. Even if they're trying to be petty with one another, it's something. It's got us hooked. It's got us watching. It's got us questioning what's going to happen. There are going to be moments when you like a character a little bit more than you like them in another part. But it's intentional, and I like that they're layered, the characters. It means that I can go through the emotions with them. I like the lot of blue lighting they do, though they try to make it look like a lot of natural lighting. Trust me, like even at the night scenes, there's going to be like overhead lights, like there's going to be blockers next to them to block out specific lights. You've seen that before when they put it under their chin or to the side, so that certain lights don't hit them, so it doesn't reflect on them. You could see when they were kissing that their lips were really glossed over and swollen, so they'd clearly done that scene a few times. I am very, very grateful that the episodes are longer. But I don't even know if they could have done so even more than 10. They could have easily done 16 with this show. But yeah, they're allowing nice moments of like tension. Especially because they want to lull you into a sense of, oh, they're kissing, maybe they'll get back together. That's not how it's going to work. It's just not. There's too many episodes still left to go. There has to be heartbreak. There has to be, we're not together still. But the village life is so much fun to watch. But it does make you a bit concerned about Sungkin's accident, his injury. The epilogues still feel like, because it's an epilogue, it feels like they're showing like the future and then going over things that have happened like that. So I guess we'll find out. But it definitely feels like that. It feels like they're kind of reliving certain moments, but they're making you think they're not together, and it's sad when the tears on the pillow in the previous episode, he might turn around and they've gone to bed together. The person who came into the cafe could have been Sojin. Yeah, I really like where they're going with season 2. I think season 2 is holding up. I think they're doing a good job in not allowing it to be easy for any of the characters, and I would rather it wasn't easy, so that when they do come together, it's a celebration.